Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BTE TV. I am having a fabulous time at the book signing at Dougie's Restaurant, and I have Cheryl Wills here with me. An absolutely fabulous evening. We have the press out, Doug. Thank you for having Cheryl. Talk one, we're going to go to Doug first because we're going to come back to Cheryl because we want her to really give that information about the book. Talk about your restaurant.
Well, the restaurant is Dougie's, and thanks to Cheryl, the word has gotten out there even more. But it's basically a community-based restaurant where we serve the community, and we give jobs to people from high school and people from the neighborhood, because we want to kind of like build up the economy. Everybody talks about what Obama was looking at as far as creating jobs and doing things like that. The only way we can do it is to start by giving jobs to the people in our community and start to build it out from there. So the food is nice, it's Caribbean, soul, vegetarian, and we get it popping in here. And for Cheryl to come here and do this is really, really nice, and I'm just glad that we have a place that she can come. And once again, like her book is for us, it's based on the community, and it's a very interesting book, so I'm just glad she came.
Well, we're glad you had her, Dougie, and this is wonderful. You have everyone here. This is just amazing. And then we're going to go over to Cheryl here. Cheryl, talk a little bit about your book. It is just wonderful what you were telling us a little bit before.
Yeah, my great-great-great-grandfather fought in the Civil War, and he not only fought in the Civil War, but he rounded up 5 of his enslaved brothers and fought for freedom. And we didn't know about this story for a very long time. I lived my entire life, 40-something years, not knowing about this amazing piece of American history. And now that I know it, it's my honor to share it with the world, because this is something that so many African Americans want to know, but because of the chaotic nature of slavery, we have an iron curtain behind our history. And so this is a major effort, not just for me. This is an act of generosity for all Americans to share this story with the world, because their heroism was unmatched. They were true freedom fighters, and we're celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Civil War, and it's like people are saying, so what? Well, that's 150 years of you being free. You know what I'm saying? So that's not something you take for granted. So I'm very proud even to be here. This brother is representing, he could have set up this restaurant anywhere in New York. He could have went downtown, but he's here in the place where he grew up. And when I brought the New York One camera here, I was so greatly impressed with his sincerity and his real effort. He is putting money back in the community. And so many people... a lot of people, when they become celebrities, they go downtown and they set up the restaurants. But this man did it basically around the corner from his house. And that says a lot about who Dougie Fresh is. He's a hip-hop pioneer, and he hasn't forgotten where he's come from. And that's really what my book is about, not forgetting where you come from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an honor to be here and to call Dougie my friend. You know what I mean? And this gathering is a gathering of love. A lot of my colleagues from New York One are here, and it means the world to me.
This is amazing. What made you want to start to write the book? How did you start?
I had a natural curiosity all of my life about why is my last name Wills? Who is Wills? I'm African. I'm of African descent, and I know there are no Willses in Africa. And I found out that Edmund Wills purchased my great-great-great-grandfather when he was 10 years old. And he raised him on his plantation. And then when my great-great-great-grandfather turned 23, he rounded up 5 of his enslaved brothers and fought for the Union, for my freedom. He was thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? 150 years later, I could still say thank you. So that's really important to me to share that with the world.
And lastly, where can people get the book? Because this is a book you must have. This is a must-have book.
Can I get her the book?
This is a must-have. You must have this book. Go out, get it. Get this book. This is the book. Dougie's holding it. Get this book. You must rush out right now. Where can they get it?
Right now they can get it on Amazon.com. It'll be in every bookstore in the country January 3rd.
And any more book signings?
Oh, there'll be many, many, many. But this is my favorite so far because, you know, this is all about Dougie. When he started this restaurant, he told me it was all about community. And I'm all about community. You know what I mean? I work downtown, but my heart is always uptown.
That's right.
Give my hand. All right. Well, Cheryl, I want to thank you, and Dougie, I want to thank you. One, for having Cheryl here, and for what you're doing for the community. This is amazing. And thank you for writing the book. Sofia Davis reporting for BTE TV, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Very nice.